want to address you men. And I know that a lot of you self-proclaimed alpha males, a lot of you men that think that y'all are just so hot shit holier than thou and y'all think y'all know every goddamn thing. The insecure ones, the ones that are ungrounded, the non-men of God, y'all are going to be the main ones that are offended by what I'm about to say. And you know what they say? They say a hit dog gon' holler. So if you hollering, you're the hit dog that's getting pissed off. Also, if the shoe fits, wear it. So yeah. And before you go ahead and try to talk some shit about my eyelashes, I don't give a fuck. I have the strips on. I have 3 of them on. Whatever the fucking case, I do not care. Talk about my bald head. Yes, my beautiful bald head, and I wear your bald head better than you do because women can do anything a man can do but better. I am the epitome of that. Traction alopecia and still rocking this shit. Not even here by choice. Go ahead and talk whatever you want to say about my appearance. I don't give a fuck because that's the only thing you can address, because everything that be coming out of my mouth is facts, is true, and you know for a bloody fucking fact that it is. So I'ma already beat you to it. But if you actually want to grow, if you actually want to mature, if you actually are trying to evolve, then I suggest you stay and listen to this video and turn your fucking ego off, because y'all egos are so goddamn fragile. Y'all are way too much of a fragile ego to go out here trying to attack and bruise another woman's ego, because you don't even give that energy to men, but you so quick to give that energy to a woman. And if y'all want to act like y'all so hot shit, get your ass in the fucking ring and let's put on these boxing gloves and let's box. It me fighting words. If y'all want to act like y'all so hot shit, let's go, let's fight, let's box, because I will be gladly fight you motherfucking men, because I grew up fighting boys and I'm not afraid of you. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and address it. And this is not all men. The men that are exempt from what I'm talking about are the men that are actual men of God. Like they're not just claiming to be a man of God. They don't just go to church and go through the motions. No, they have the Holy Spirit living within them. They have a personal relationship with the Creator, with the Most High God. They pray to God. They are in gratitude. They thank God. They talk to God daily. Those are the men that they are into their word. They are connecting to their higher self. They are connecting to their higher consciousness. They are awakening. They have opened their third eye. They are awakening to learn the truth of what is going on in this world. They are the men that respect themselves. They respect other men, and they respect other women. They are not about to disrespect another woman. Those are the ones that are exempt, the ones that are actually very intelligent, the ones that are actually self-aware, the ones that actually self-reflect, the ones that actually have the courage as a man and the balls to actually look themselves in the mirror and recognize where they have went wrong, the mistakes that they have made, and they're actually working to correct them. They cannot change the mistakes of their past, but they are working for a better future. The men that don't point the fingers and blame everything on women and try to gaslight women, the men that can hold themselves accountable, the men that can hold other men accountable. Those are the types of men that are exempt from this conversation, because those are the good men. Those are the kings, and we are not talking about them because y'all are safe. Okay, boo? The men that I'm talking about are the different types of men, the exact opposite. 333 on my timestamp. So yes, we are in alignment. Because listen, a lot of men out here in this world, a lot of you are not very smart. You are not very intelligent. You are not very wise. You are not even intellectually on the same level of other women or other awakened men of your age. A lot of you all are just aged boys. Okay? Y'all are aged boys. You are boys in a grown man's body, but you have a boy mind, a boy mentality, a boy maturity, a boy emotional state. Y'all are boys. Just because you may be of the age of a man doesn't mean that you are mentally a man. Because a lot of you are not even real men. A lot of you are just boys, just in a male body. Yeah. A lot of y'all are not very intelligent. Y'all are very, like, I damn near want to call y'all slow, because a lot of y'all are goddamn slow. Y'all really are. Anyway, but because when these podcast men, and I'm telling you, these are men of all races, okay? Because this is just a collective male gender thing. Whether you are black, brown, white, a lot of y'all are like this, because whenever we're listening to conversations that you men have when y'all hop on these podcasts, y'all are basically just so childish in your mentality. Y'all are just intellectually on such a lower level than a lot of other people. Like when you get on a podcast with a mature man, an awakened man, a man of God, and he's having conversations of holding other men accountable, y'all still come with the same energy that y'all have when y'all be bringing these women on y'all podcast, because y'all only bring women on y'all podcast to belittle them, to degrade them, to disrespect them, not to honor them, not to respect them, not to help them, not to nurture them, not to hold space for the woman and for the pain that she has been through, not to be able to have a conversation and learn from the women. All you want to do is find a way to shut the woman down. Y'all want to bring her into y'all room, bring her into the club with you just to tear her down. Why? Why is that? Because y'all feel so inferior to women that you have to bring her in the close proximity just to bring her down. And that shows how weak you are, how insecure you are, how ungrounded you are, and how childish you are, how immature you are, and how much you need to grow up. Because when y'all be on these podcasts with other men, all of y'all be thinking the same. But you get one awakened man out of 5 or 6 dumbass men. Y'all are really some fucking dumbasses, because y'all are like I have seen podcasts with, like, for prime example, a podcast with Dr. Umar, an awakened man, a powerful black man, a wonderful black king, was on a podcast with a few other brothers. And he was doing what he can to hold the black men accountable. He was not allowing these black men to deflect and to gaslight and to point the fingers at other black women. No, he was saying, we're not about to do that. We as men need to be held accountable. That's exactly what he was saying. And if you listen to that podcast, with the way that the way that those men were coming off is they were not even intellectually on the same level as Dr. Umar. So when and that be the thing, y'all are not even intellectually on a very high level. Y'all on a very low level. A lot of y'all men are very low vibrational. You are led by your lust. You still think at your big grown age that talking to a woman, talk about I want to cuddle with you. And, I want to just, you took a shower without me. How come you ain't I want to go ahead and I want to just, I'm hungry. Can I eat some of your stuff? No, you really think y'all really think that shit is cute? You think that's attractive? You think that's going to make her attracted to you? It's not. It's going to make her unattracted to you. It's going to make her not want to give you the time of day. A lot of y'all men are so immature that you have no idea how you're coming across the people, because you are not even self-aware. You refuse to look at yourself in the mirror. You look at yourself in the mirror for your outer appearance, but not for the inner appearance. Oh, come on. Not for the inner appearance. You don't do any type of internal work, just the outside work. Yeah, all of that time that you can spend playing your video games, all the time you spend smoking your weed and drinking your shit and doing whatever you got to do, if you spend more time actually connecting with yourself, then maybe you would actually be somewhere in life. Maybe you actually would have a higher consciousness. Maybe you would actually be at a high intellectual level, and you can actually be on the same speed as these powerful black men or just any men of color that is coming to talk to you all. Because a lot of the stuff that these powerful black men, like the stuff that Dr. Umar was talking about, or just any other powerful black man, or just powerful men in general, are talking to you other men, a lot of the stuff be going over y'all head, be going completely over y'all head, because y'all listen to respond, but not to comprehend. You listen to make excuses and to just fulfill your own narrative and to just push whatever you believe, because you believe that just because you are of the grown age that you don't have to expand your beliefs. You don't have to challenge your way of thinking. You think, let me just go ahead and just stay where I am, and I don't have to grow. I don't have to evolve. And that's exactly why you are in the place that you are. Y'all don't even realize how dumb y'all are. A lot of y'all are not very smart. Y'all already mature 11 to 15 years slower than women. And then the fact that y'all still be thinking that y'all are, just because y'all are of the age that y'all are on our level, y'all are not. Y'all are not on the same level as most women. Y'all are not even on the same level as a lot of other men out there. Y'all are not. Y'all are below that level. And y'all spend so much time yapping and running your mouth and trying to degrade and disrespect other people that y'all are not even focusing on your own self to get your own self in order. Y'all be pointing out the speck in other people's eye, especially other women's eye, without looking in the log in your own. You always talking about what everybody else got going on, pointing the fingers and judging them, when you're not even focusing on the skeletons in your own goddamn closet. Focus on you. Focus on growing you. Focus on evolving you. Get right with God, and then that is how you're going to be better. The one thing that you immature, insecure men are missing is God. Don't tell me just because you go to church and you believe in God. You can believe in God, you can go to church, but do you have a relationship with God? Are you growing with God? Are you walking with God? Or are you just talking God? Come on now. Y'all get right with God. Y'all get yourself in order. then y'all can come talk to us. But if y'all ain't getting right with God, then shut the fuck up, get off those podcasts, and sit the fuck down. Go play.